calling it a visionary move, huh?
I mean, you had the vision, and I have never seen anything like this. And I've been to 1 or 2 studios.
There's a very good chance that I could have been completely out of my mind. At which point I don't think it's very visionary at all. But, the jury's still out. All kidding around aside, I think artists are charged with, creating art that changes the world. And I feel like there aren't enough places for them to do it that are conducive to creating magic.
Amen.
And that was an important thing for me. It was to be able to, we'd done enough work with people live over the years and understanding what artists' needs are. But what we hadn't done is really spent a lot of time in the recording space. And so we felt like what we were doing live, we could bring into the recording space and make it kind of magical for people. And we had the place to do it. So that's kind of what happened here. My feeling is that artists need what they need, and each artist has a different set of needs. And we wanted to be able to build a place to cast a wide enough net to be able to accommodate those needs, and if we didn't already have them in-house, to have a wide enough array of resources to be able to pull them in immediately.
Yeah.
And I think that that's conducive to flow. That's conducive to an artist feeling safe in a space. It's conducive to things moving. It's conducive to art happening that wouldn't otherwise happen. And, the quicker we can get a microphone in front of somebody, the quicker the idea can get out before it metastasizes into a different idea. And I think that's an important part of the art process.
At the highest quality fidelity.
At the highest quality fidelity.
And there's also...
But that's a given,
Yeah.
Like having it sound incredible was kind of like baseline for us. If we didn't think we had the space that the rooms didn't sound good, if we didn't think that we could get the equipment to make it sound good, we would have aborted mission right at the beginning.
Yeah.
Beyond that, how can we make people feel comfortable, feel safe, feel like their artistic process, whatever that artistic process is honored, and then how do we get the engineers feeling comfortable enough to work here? How do we give them the resources? How do we give them 3 ways to accomplish something instead of 1?
Yep.
Well, New York City's its own thing, man. You either love it or you don't love it, but they're carrying me off this island in a box. I think that having the amenity base of New York City at your fingertips, first of all, A, it's why I'm here.
Yeah.
B, I think it really kind of engenders its own level of creativity. It's like you never know where you're going to get inspired in this place, you know what I mean? And having a parking garage that allows people to be able to move in and out of the property with complete, utter impunity, I think is a big important thing, because at the end of the day, if you're not selling security, if you're not selling safety, if you're not selling comfort, if you're not selling belief in that everything's going to be okay, for a certain level of artists, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You can leave here, you can be completely, utterly anonymous on your way out, you can be anonymous on your way in. Nobody ever needs to know anybody was ever here.
Yeah.
The art in this place, there are 2 criteria that govern all of the art in this place. The first is that I have to like the way that it looks. Yeah. Okay, I don't really give a shit if it's a Rembrandt or if it's the guy who paints on the corner. You know what I mean? It's like, I gotta like the way that it looks. The second thing is that it needs to have a story. So every piece of art in here, if you look at it, looks like it's one thing. When you learn about it, has a completely different story behind it than you might think looking at it. That layer of complexity and depth, I believe it's in the stories that the magic lies for all artists and all art.
Yeah.
So if I can create a world of art where there is a story behind everything, how awesome is it for you to be able to find the story behind your art?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or find the art with your story.
Right.
Things have a way of unfolding here, and the reason why is because of those 2 criteria.
Hey, thanks for checking out this clip. If you're setting up your own studio and you have any questions about how to hook things up, what to plan for, what gear you are thinking about getting, how you want to go about it, you can schedule a call with me at andrewmastersmusic.com. It's a one-on-one, 1-hour consultation where you can ask me anything you want. The link is down in the description. Go schedule your call today. And if you're just chilling and you want to subscribe or watch another clip, click one of these 2 things.